Okay, okie dokie. So it is time again for the weekend round. Earlier I played my expert account with mediocre results, so let's see if I can remedy myself with this very young account. We're playing Pro Division, which is for the first time, as you can see here. I mean, we only just barely started this. We have been grinding a little bit on Tour 7 and just started Tour 8 today. So I'm happy about that, how that is progressing, and let's see if we can get something out of this today. Okie dokie, let's start. I know there's a lot of people streaming on Sunday, so I'm of course happy if anybody is showing up. But you can always have a look later. So let's see. Berserker, of course we don't really have a very leveled up clubs yet, so we have to make do with what we have. And what we have is Extra Mile 5. So that is of course thanks Steve. We are going to try to make something happen. I mean, I'm a little bit happy about my sniper getting to level 7, because now I at least have some ball guide to be able to do some adjustment. That doesn't really do much if you don't hit perfect though, so, and that is of course my second problem. But before it has been like hitting perfect doesn't really matter, because you don't know where you started the adjustment. So okay, let's start. Thanks for the good luck in any case. Drive plays 20% on this. The drive on hole 1. The idea is to get close to green or on the green, not ending in the bunker or behind the green in the rough. That is also not so nice place to be, because then of course it's gonna be much more difficult to have the eagle, which is more or less a must if you want to compete in this tournament. It has, I mean, even though they have tried to make it a little bit challenging with headwind and stuff like that, a lot of people is just crushing this. So let's see, 6.5. Let's see what we need to do. We need to do 3.4. So we're going to use a little bit of a margin towards the rough edge on the left hand side, and then we're going to do 3.4. Like that. And then we're going to do like this.
Great shot!
Hopefully that won't put us into the sand at least. This is what you get when you don't have enough backspin, because and no curl either. So it's what it is. But it at least proves something, that it's possible to play pro level even though you don't have very high leveled up clubs. I mean, maybe it will be difficult to compete with the gold medals and stuff like that, but at least we are to the weekend. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, being into the weekend, then you have been all the way having fun.
Great shot!
I like it. Then of course it's nice to have a really nice chest as well. You can't, everybody can't get the gold chest, so then you have to focus on something that is possible, and that is having fun getting it. So I think we need to be a little bit not dead center on that one. Release it perfect and should go into the hole.
Eagle!
Solid start, let's keep going.
Great shot! Eagle!
Looks like the sound is going bananas. Not really sure which part of the sound is going bananas, but I can see it on the charts, on the staples here. So I have been thinking during the week, and I will of course continue streaming a lot of GolfClash content, but I will maybe not stream so much tournament material henceforth. I am considering to stream on the Mondays. I will stream the qualification rounds, because I think that is when it makes most sense and people needs most input. After that, I will only stream if the time permits, and in the odd weeks when there is no tournaments, I will start streaming tour play instead, and other stuff. I like how to make hooks and slices and stuff like that. So that is my plan, and I hope, hello Kaido, I hope that is beneficial for the community in some other way, because there's so many people streaming high level tournament content, and I'm of course happy to be doing that as well, but if time doesn't permit, I would prefer to do some tour play and general discussions and stuff like that. So I will try that and see how it goes. I mean, I'm not the one saying it will be like that forever, but I will try it at least henceforth for a few weeks, and then see what happens, right? Hole 2. We need a sniper, we need a navigator. We are going to adjust 1-to-1 because, yes, let's dance, and we can do some friendlies, playing around with hooks and slices and stuff like that. That is fun. I like that a lot, and I do think there's a lot of people wanting to learn about how to set up your hooks and slices and try to save yourself from really awkward positions. Yeah. 6-7. We're gonna adjust 6-7 rings. So first we're going to have 1.5 top, 1 left, like that. Ball guide to the hole, and then 6.7 rings. 6.7 rings. And in theory, all we should need to do now is release this perfect, which we don't know if we did the correct adjustments now. But as you can see, we are quite close on the left hand side with the left grip. Man. Yes, it's... At least it's not a bad... It's an easy birdie, but... So it could be worse. But I was hoping for better. For instance, as I only have the extra mile 5, the albatross on hole 9 is more or less out of the question, even if I go with Berserker. I will. Everybody was saying earlier on other streams today when I said that I'm going on the right hand side and going with the long wood to save the eagle. And they said I was stupid, but
nice on.
I'm not sure. Because I would need to go with an extra mile 5, which has accuracy 29. And max overpower, max everything, and maybe
birdie.
Make it. Hello, Klaus! So, I don't know. But I will for sure set up and see what it looks like. And then I will decide.
Birdie.
I have a few Berserker balls from the golden shots, so of course we're going to try to use them. For sure. Okay. You mean the hole 2, Kaido? This is going to ruin my win percentage, but I don't bother. I'm not bothered. It's gonna go down in any case because it can't be high forever. So let's see. We are going to use the katana ball. To have the max side spin, and then we're going to need to let's go. Wiggle at the hole. Aha. Wiggle, wiggle. Yeah. That's nice. Max left spin. Max plus 10. Okay, we can. So then you set up more to the right hand side than I did, because I set up with only one left spin. So I will be setting up more to the left because the ball guide is going to the hole, right? Maybe that is a more consistent place to land it. I don't know. Aha. Cool. I can try it. Even if I don't sink it and it gets
Perfect
close,
shot.
I mean, then you learn something for Tour 7, where this hole is present. Here again, I mean, I don't have barely, almost no 6, 4, or 2, 6, 4. 3 rings.
Perfect shot.
Congratulations, Kaido. This should put us in a nice position to at least have a chance in the Albatross. This drive plays 10%, and of course you can play with different types of approaches here, and in expert, some people with a lot of topspin and a really long driver, then they can actually go for green or at least jump over the water
Great
to
shot.
have a much better chance on the Albatross, as the shorter clubs are easier to adjust.
Nice on.
So 6-1. We are going to be so. So we're going to set up maybe one square short of the hole, like that. Then we're going to adjust 1 to 1 plus a half. 6.5. Let's hope the half is a lucky one.
Perfect
see.
shot.
Definitely not.
Nice on.
6-1. It's some free music from YouTube archives, so I don't really know what it is. Thanks for the good luck, Brandon. Welcome to the channel. We are doing some pro with the younger account with not so high level clubs yet, and we are not experiencing any problems yet.
Eagle.
But we haven't gotten anything extra either. So now we have the chance to
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Oh, I want to. There it is. All right, hole number 4. And again, we're going to play with the katana to have some side spin to the left, and hopefully we can jump in on the island in the middle. A lot of people is playing for green in this, but my extra mile is not long enough not even with a Berserker, I don't think with max overpower I will have a chance of. Of course, I can drive it there with a lot of topspin, but then of course, then I will end up in the sand behind even if I make the shot itself, I will not have chance to stop the ball. So I'm doing the semi-safe way. I will try to jump on the middle island and go for the dunk. That's the plan. Try to place 10%. 2. Let's go. No, I will try to do the dunk with Thorn. So let's see, 6-3. It's gonna be 2.8 rings. So it's gonna be like end of the blue here. So we're going to use just a teensy weensy little bit of overpower, but nothing spectacular. As soon as we, and then we're going to use all this curl. Hit perfect. Let's hope our assumptions are correct. Looks like, but we are in the sand in end. No, it's gonna be a Malibu approach. I like that because it's so much more interesting. Yeah, I went into the water as well with my main account. Fortunately, my opponent did make the eagle on this, so at least I didn't have to save myself from a really awkward position. Actually, the second drive went well, but that didn't really help me because it's still difficult to make it.
Great shot!
Exactly in the same position as me. That's discomforting. So let's see where we are at. Max, mid, quarter. So let's jump to the fringe and okay, let's jump forward because this doesn't really. Oh, a lot of edges. So let's see, like that. 6-0. One and a half ring. No.
Great shot!
No.
Nice on!
Yes, I didn't really have a chance to dunk it now. But a lot of people have been sort of playing up on the fairway part right next, left of the green here, and been sort of quite successful using the wedge to sink it. It's like at least 50-50 what I have seen, so that could be an alternative, of course, but I don't know. Maybe it's I haven't tried it myself, so I don't know how difficult it is. Get into the hole.
Great shot! Nice on.
I guess he wishes to have a little bit more topspin on that now. So,
Birdie.
that didn't give anything extra. Let's go on.
Birdie.
On place 20%. We are going to use the katana just because it's power 2, not because of all its side spin power. We're going to change bag as well because the sniper is, my sniper is only 166 yards and we need 170 to have the right backspin for this to work. So I think it's bag 1. Yes. Let's go. So what we're going to do is set up the shot at max distance with the katana and this one because it's 170 yards, and use 2.5 backspin, 3 right spin, and just from there. Max distance plus 20%. Let's go! Sniper is also an opportunity. I done that in the Master Division, not this time around because I haven't been playing Master, but when this course was in earlier last like late last year, then that was a possibility. So yeah. The
Perfect
way he
shot.
sets up this shot is how I played it when I played Tour. Because then normally you don't have a very high power ball, which allows you to put your aiming point further towards the...
Nice on.
Okay, let's see. Blue against the sand, like that. 2.5, 3. This looks like crazy, but it has been proven to work. 7-0. 6.2 rings. Then we shoot it perfect.
Perfect shot.
Hopefully it will drop. No, not this time.
Nice on.
So I guess we could have half the blue ring for the last chance of this. 50% blue ring. Then we should end up
Birdie.
a little bit closer to the hole. A gin and tonic, is that GT Or is it something that I don't understand? Gin and tonic is a solid
Birdie.
drink, but it's really, really nice. I like gin and tonic. It works anytime. Especially if you have nice and good tonic to mix it. The gin, of course, is the main ingredient, but in my experience, it doesn't really affect the outcome, the result of if you have really crappy gin, of course, then I guess you won't be able to drink it. But as long as it's okay, then we are goody. Enjoy your gin and tonic. I will sit here and like Pippi Longstrump says, have bread and water or something like that, whatever she said. Okay, so hole number 6. Let's see if we can get something to drop. Man, how hard should it be? We are going to use this bag. Super crazy. Yes, we are. Like Schweppes gin tonic then? Or are you using some other tonic? Like Bombay Sapphire? Blue bottle. The only thing that comes to mind is the Bombay Sapphire. It's like a little bit square bottle.
Perfect shot.
The most important part here is not to get too greedy and end up in the rough on the other hand, on the other side of this green. So we are going to set up with the red against the rough. Max. 10%. 0174. Maybe 3.3. So we're going to use 3.5 because of the straight tailwind. And then we're going to use all the curl we have, which isn't a lot.
Perfect shot.
But in this case, it's enough. Play yourselves up into the area where we can easily reach with the sniper. Yes. That is, I was working very hard last week. That was why I decided not to stream my main account on Friday night, because I was totally drained. I just did it because I had to see if I can make it, and I did, but the weekend round was not very exciting either.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
So let's see if we can get this one to drop. So there's max. We are going to use half a bar of backspin and a little bit to straighten out this. Seven, 8, mid, 6, 7. So it's going to be 1 to 1 minus 1. Six, 7. And we hit great.
Great
when
shot.
we are not allowed to hit great, we hit great. This is not going to go in, unfortunately.
Nice on.
It was a little bit hot as well, so half a bar of backspin was probably a little bit too much, but I think going all the way to 1 would be too much, so somewhere in between is what we want to do.
Eagle.
We can try it on the back 9, see if we can get the drop. The expert round I did, I had to wait until the totally even the last hole to get an albatross.
Eagle.
It's really poor round from that perspective. Alright, we are already at hole 7. We are flying, guys. Good luck. So now we are going to play up with the sniper and try to snipe it in. So we are going to use Quasar again. Yes, we are. So drive place 10%, approach 10% as well. It's a little bit of a lottery because it seems the fairway where you land is not extremely consistent. It's going to be like a little bit bumpy. So slightest misadjustment, slightest misjudgment on where you are, if you're at close to max or such, then of course it's going to be, the result is going to be inconsistent. And inconsistent result is very frustrating. Even if you hit it perfect, it's going to be. It could of course be in the hole, but it could very easily also not be in the hole. So let's see. Like that. 7 rings.
Perfect
We'll
shot.
play up and try to sniper it in later on. Swedish tonic. I know a few Swedish gins, but Swedish tonic? Never heard of that. What was the name, Klaus? During the week I will try to set this up again because I'm fed up with having this glitchy graphics on my Macintosh, so I will see if I can set it up on a full laptop computer. I'm not really sure if the CPU will be sufficient to do some live YouTube streaming, but I will try to get that fixed. And then once the OBS project guys update the OBS program, then of course we can have a look again. So let's see. One backspin. So here is a little bit of a tunnel. Let's use that. It's gonna be 80% club or something. Clear wind 5-9. So it will be 6. Exactly 6. Let's see.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
It's close. Oh.
Birdie.
Big juicy piece of lemon to squeeze into it as well is really nice as well, or lime.
Birdie.
I actually got a new Macintosh, but I think the problem is that the OBS software that I use to stream and the Air server is not really liking each other. It seems I'm not really sure where the problem lies, but it started when I did the upgrade. So with the old platform it worked fine, and with the new one we have this problem. From the beginning it didn't really work at all because, oh, look at this guy. Oh, Bubble, thanks for the good luck. I need it. I need some of your YouTube beans that you used for performing your fantastic rounds earlier. So let's see. Next hole. Let's use a navigator. And let's see what we can do. So I have a little bit upgraded Macintosh already, Kaido, but it's not a new one. A new one is really expensive, so I don't really. It doesn't feel right to do all the investment to get a new, really new one. But
perfect shot.
This one, which is better, not as old as the other one. Oh, that is so.
Nice on.
So let's see. Clear wind 6, 7, 3, 8 rings. adjustment. Use 15% on this one.
Perfect
see.
shot.
He was on the one side,
Nice
I
on.
was on the other side. That's... That... I would say.
Birdie.
Okay, so now we have the whole 9. We will see what we can do, if we can do it with the Berserker, otherwise I will do it with the Katana as I have been doing it earlier. So,
Birdie.
quick adjustment in the beginning, just check if it's possible or not. Yeah. Okay, let's set this up. I'm going to change back to the sniper bag if we use the Berserker. So power 5 plus 10%. Let's see. I'm not so convinced that we will have enough power and enough topspin to actually yeah. Of course, PC is another thing that would be probably the better choice. So this guy is going for it with the extra mile level 6. Then of course he has a little bit more topspin.
Perfect shot.
Okay, quite safely made it over. Yes, I hear you, but I've been using a Macintosh for so long, so let's change to the sniper bag and go for this. It's not like we are losing the gold. 3.6, so
Perfect shot.
so fingers crossed. Oh, Lou, you loser. Thanks for coming by. You're very much welcome. So let's see if we can make a drop. It's gonna be like min distance of the sniper. Now I didn't really see if we went further or ended up more or less in the same area as our opponent. That would have helped a little bit, but there's 0% on this hit strike or this adjustment. Thanks for the good luck. We have been discussing and saying hello to each other a lot of times, but you're very much welcome to the first stream live.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
So let's see. It's up here. It's gonna be min 6.4. Hopefully we will have enough to adjust 6.4. I think so. Let's see.
Perfect shot.
Let's see. That was close.
Nice on.
This was the shot I sunk in the expert division. I had to use the long iron because I was too far up the fairway down there. But this is of course a better approach.
Eagle.
So to the guys I argued with earlier, if it was possible with extra mile 5, you were right, I was wrong. So we start all over. Minus 13, nothing extra. That's horrible. So all the drops might come now on the final 9 holes. Let's hope for that. Otherwise, it's gonna be one of those days. Alright, we continue with the same setup. Berserker, extra mile. Let's go. Yes, it has been working extremely well, even with the old platform. So, like, set up there. Here wind 6-4. Now it looks like we have a little bit more headwind. 3. And good is going to be in the rough. That ain't working. That ain't working. Now I get a little bit frustrated. But that's what you get. When you don't release perfect. Yes, ouch. Let's see if we can save it. I hope we can save it, otherwise it's just a continuation of this week's endeavors.
Perfect shot.
Where are we? It's like half, quarter, 8. It's not gonna be a lot of adjustment needed to be done. But as you can see, the circle is quite rather large, so we're going to use half a ring here. Half a ring.
Great shot.
And great.
Nice on.
Not so great with the great. Man. Let's do the jig instead.
Great shot.
It's gonna be more fun. Okay.
Eagle.
Let's switch to the navigator quickly and get going. We had the sniper drag, right? That is unfortunate. But it wasn't in the water, which is of course even worse, because then you sort of at square one. This one at least you have a chance to drop it. Not that you not having a chance to drop it from the tee, but it's even more difficult. Or less likely, let's say. So now we do the jiggle. So 1.5 max. I don't see any jiggle. I fix it directly to the hole. Do 1-to-1.
Perfect shot.
Perfect. Let's see.
Nice on.
That was close, but no cigar. But I like the approach with max side spin to the left. That of course you will be able to be more consistent with that, as long as you use only side spin one ball for that shot. And as you can see, we were really close. I mean, we were just doing a 360 on the edge of the cup.
Perfect shot.
Or actually it was a 180, right?
Nice on.
Let's go
Birdie.
on. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. Christian! Thanks for the good luck. How did your back nine go? Christian, host of GolfClash, he's one of the Team Tommy streamers. If you don't know him,
Birdie.
please hit his name and press subscribe. He's doing a lot of rookie and pro content, and his guides they look really solid, so have a look at his streams and homepage and stuff like that. So now I forgot. This is the shootout, right? Yes, it is. That's nice. I can only dream of -28. That feels impossible. But you never know. Could happen. Someday it will happen. Let's see if we can get the albatross here. We were... Christian, you remember we discussed on hole 9 in regards to Berserker and Extra Mile 5? You were right, I was wrong. Going left is better approach as long as you have tailwind on that hole, and you have the power fireball to use. Not sure about power 4 ball, but power 5 ball and the Berserker, that worked fine. So let's see. We are going to use the katana here because we don't have any curl, almost any curl at all. Yes, I made it over, safe and sound. I didn't make the albatross, but the eagle was very safe. We were millimeters away from the albatross. It was really close. But I don't know, if you don't make the drive perfect with the 29 in accuracy on the drive and a lot of tailwind like that, I'm afraid you can end up anywhere. So let's see. Clear wind 10%, power 258. It's gonna be 2.6 rings. Six rings. And we're going to use all this curl. And we
Great shot.
But I don't think it will cause any problems. We should have enough side spin on the katana ball to make it easy. Yeah, it's a scary shot. High risk, medium reward, I would say. Because it's still not a given that you gain anything from it. But at least you have a chance. I mean, dropping the albatross with a wood from the right hand side is more or less impossible, I think.
Perfect
It's
shot.
not impossible, of course, but you will need just a huge amount of luck. Nick, welcome! Another Team Tommy streamer. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. I'm wearing the shades and everything, looking cool like that. So we are going to use all the backspin we have, I think. And we're still going to lay up a little bit short. It's like 2 squares short. Curving 5-6. Mid 5-4. So it's 1-to-1. 5-4. Let's see.
Perfect shot.
No! Now we were one and a
Nice
half
on.
squares short. Man, this is so annoying. I mean, the differences you get from the first the bounds are so. It's difficult to do the same shot exactly at the same time every day. Drew, another team Tommy GolfClash streamer. Oh man, the whole team is here almost. Only Tommy and Ian missing, and Hammering Hank, and who else is it? There's a bunch of us now, but we are all committed to bring you the best content out there. So if you have any questions or lacking some content, just bring it to any of us, and we will discuss it in the team who is most capable of bringing you the best of that.
Eagle.
Please feel free, Kaido, to ask all the questions you need, because we have the super crew here. And they have a lot of time on their hands now just to answering your questions. We have this sand bunker dilemma in front of us because the lacking curve from the driver. I mean, if we would have had like just a little bit more curl, this shot would have been so much easier. Now we don't, so we either risk ending up in the water with a great left, or we end up in the sand, which is perfect. We have a chance of having a decent chance on the eagle. There's no chance on driving this to green, I think, with the extra mile 5. The risk of running into the water is too great. So let's see. We are using a katana. Let's go. The storm outside is really massive. I'm afraid maybe there could be some trees falling on my house. The wind is like really tearing in my house. That would not be a nice surprise to wake up to, like a big crash when a tree falls on my roof. That would be quite horrible, actually. We had an accident when the children were a lot younger, and we had a sort of a sandbox where they had all their tools and toys to play with. And there was a storm one night, and there was a big, I mean, not just a small tree. It was like huge. A huge tree falling on the one of the oaks in my yard, and after that it just rammed the sandbox in two like this. It's horrible. Very fortunate it was in the evening and nobody was sitting there.
Great shot.
Oops. Why? I guess this is a replay. That's why it took so long before I found one to play with. So let's see here. Clear win 6-2. It's gonna be 2.8 rings. So it's gonna be right there. So we're going to need a little bit of overpower, but not that much. All the side spin we have, and as much top spin as possible. So then all the curl and a little bit of overpower.
Great
I
shot.
hope we used enough margin to not clip. Ooh, that was really close. So now we have a chance to show our dunking skills. Dunking is not really my favorite occupation, but I will take my chances on this green because it's really difficult to get it in any way other way. So I mean, might as well dunk it. If you have thorn, you're more or less safe in any case. Drinking or dunking. So Kaido is drinking gin tonic. What are you other guys drinking? I have nothing. I'm like dry here.
Great shot. Nice on.
So let's see. We can make this. Could be fun. So we are almost at min 5-5. So let's use 1.4, so we use 1.5 ring. So let's use 1.5 ring. First, we're going to adjust, have the thing in an end of the cup. Then we're going to just 1.5. And great is not going to go in. Crap.
Birdie.
Good game, good stuff. Yes, I hear you, Christian. I mean, I admire you guys doing multiple accounts. I have problems sorting out 2 accounts for real, and you guys are doing 4 or even more.
Perfect shot. Birdie.
So the only time I dropped the hole 5 is when I hit great left. So good luck. Yeah, it's amazing. If you stream, consider it like a weekend or opening. It's like at least 1.5 hours, maybe 1 hour 40 minutes, depending on how well you're doing. if you're doing a lot of albatrosses, then of course you will save a few minutes. So continue. As you can see, we are not getting what we want from this. So let's see here. Last time we ended up a little bit to the left, so we used half blue, 50% of the blue ring into the sand this time. We'll be damned if we don't get the drop somewhere. Yeah, take care, Christian. There's no point of overdoing it. Should be fun. That's the most important thing. If it's not fun, then you need to consider what you're doing. Yes, maybe that is so Nick, I'm considering maybe starting to concentrate more on tour play, and then on the Mondays I will do the qualification round on with both my accounts, because that is I think in the beginning of the tournament, I think it is then people will have the most use of additional input. I'm not a guy that likes to do these guides in micrometer precision. It's not my style.
Nice on.
But then of course it's gonna be affecting the result of my gameplay as well. But I can live with that. So let's see. Let's use half the ball, half the blue ring there. 3, 2.5. Plus 20%, 5, 4, 4.8 rings. Huh? Let's see.
Perfect shot.
Would be fun. But no.
Nice on.
This is a nice summary, actually. This is what it has been looking like for me all week. We are getting
Birdie.
reasonably close, but nothing drops.
Birdie.
Okay, that was that. 4 more holes to go, guys. Hang in there. Hopefully we will find something to good luck. Good luck. He's just sitting there waiting now. This ultimate king. That was hole 5. 4 more holes to go. This one we have at least we have a chance to drop. We're also quite close, so raise our ball. Let's go. Let's go. So this time he's gonna, I'm gonna play the shootout. I'm not gonna give him more money. He's just sitting there like a pasha. Just because of that, he's gonna sink the albatross and win anyway.
Great shot.
Then he did at least something for it. So max red 10% clear win power 1 6 7 3 rings, so we're going to use 3.5 again. Not 3 and a third.
Great shot.
Woo! Now we're going to be really short. I hope we can make it with the power 1 ball without any heroics. But I would say that takes the albatross chance out of play, because we will probably need to. Oh, maybe we will be at max club. Hopefully. I think not, because he is at max club with the power 3 ball. Wow. Woo! Not good, guys.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Could have repaid me with the albatross now, because now the eagle will be a little bit. No, it's okay. It's still okay. So we borrow 5 rings like that. 6 rings. So 8 3 max. It's gonna be 8 rings. Eight rings, and then we push up back max, and we use a little bit of power. Maybe I did
Great
the
shot.
calculation all wrong now.
Nice on.
Looks like. But we didn't deserve to get that far away, in my view. Markirbiri, thank you, and good luck to you too. Hope you're doing great. Thanks for dropping by. This is my little corner of GolfClash. Today we are not performing very well.
Eagle.
We are on the back 9. Mark KB Reed. We have had a few balls rolling around the cup edge. Good luck. I'm not gonna give him anything else now. No, I want to do this. We offset 1 square to the right. 15%, 7-1. Just 1-1. 7-1. Let's see.
Perfect shot.
Close. We are close today, but nothing drops. Not even a shootout, which you normally drop a lot of them, right? Could be impossible to get it nailed in the tournament holes, but once you have it on shootout, you can drop them twice in a row or 3 times even. And then you don't even have the same wins. Which is strange, but it is what it is.
Perfect shot.
He's also close. He wins it.
Nice on.
Good luck. So let's see. Hole 7. I'm not playing up because I don't have the top spin unless, so I have to overpower and shit to play over to the left hand fairway. So I'm laying up with the sniper and trying to snipe it in with the sniper. So that's my approach on this hole. Let's go. Let's go. Seems this ultimate king and me are going hand in hand towards the goal. So what is your tactics normally when you come to the weekend? Are you trying to max everything out and
Perfect shot.
Maybe get an extra drop, or are you playing a little bit safer but still trying to get some extra drops? What's your tactics in regards to that?
Perfect shot.
You're of course right, both of you. I mean, if you're protecting something, you should probably try to play it a little bit safer. Thanks for dropping by, Nick. Much appreciated. We only have 3 more holes to play, including this one, so it will be done very shortly.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
So let's see here. We're moving back to this position. We are adjusting to the hole. And then we change to the left side of the cup. We adjust 1 to 1 because we were really close on that adjustment before, but and we let it go.
Perfect shot.
Boom.
Eagle.
Fine. Kaido, thanks. Thanks for the booms, guys. So, hole 17. That's good. Finally, one boom at least. I'm so happy to give you at least one boom. So, again, navigator ball. Let's see if we can get something to drop again. Now when we are on the move, so to say. Yes, a boom. A boom is a boom. A boomska. Boomska, 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 boom.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Again, we change to the left-hand side of the cup. Five, 4, max distance 6. 5, not 9 actually. Let's see if we can get another one. That would be nice finish on this. No, weird. That's so weird. It's like way off.
Nice on.
That's equal. They know you have like 6 other accounts, so those count. They take those into account as well. Those games. All your experience, Christian.
Birdie.
this one. So good luck. Good luck. Goody, 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 goody luck pack. So we still have. We only have one more hole to go, right? So Christian, let's put your theory to test again. It worked fine the last time. Let's see if we can get it to work again. We use a berserker for hole 9. 10% on the drive. Yes, Alba time. Ultimate King. No way. So we have 7-7. 3.7 rings. Just like there. Okay, let's see. We should be safe, having a chance on the Albatross. That would be a nice end for this stream. Indeed. I heard somebody mentioning it on another stream, that somebody posted the -40 on one of the Facebook forums, but I have not verified if it's true or not. Did the music stop? That's strange. Looks like it's playing, but it doesn't show any volume. It's only for the last hole. I don't bother to checking it in more detail. So now we're going to be at min. Sniper min distance. Let's have a look. So there's min. We're going to play up there. Clear win 6-7, min 5-7. So ball guide going through, but not a lot. 5-7. That's 5-7. That's as much 5-7 as it gets. So let's see if it's true as well. We give it a chance. So let's see. Will it go in? Yes, it does. We finish on a high note. That is good thing. And Albatross. Fantastic. Boom, guys. Yeah, -40 should be impossible in my view, but if somebody does it, that's of course all honor to him. Thank you, Toasty. Yes, that's good. That's a good thing. Ending on a high note, that is great. Good luck. Two extras on the last holes. I mean, man, couldn't we have had this go earlier? But that's how it is, right? So that is what we got today. Let's see. I don't think we will end up top 50 even with this result, but we can have a look. Oh, 18th place, minus 27. That is, of course, not gonna hold, but maybe top 25 then. Guys, you are fantastic. Thanks for all your support. You rock. Talk to you soon and see you around. Take care, and if you have any questions, just hit us up, me or the team Tommy Streamers. Have a good one. Later.